the short stuff. So fantastic to see.
Say, Kaz. A little bit shorter, guided well to short there. The shot picks up. That ends another over from Ward. It's always incredible. It's incredibly important when a team has got a leg spinner who's consistent with his lengths. It's so challenging. He's also clearly got a googly one really Bim. But Ward looks like a good player who's going to have a pivotal role in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, and a pivotal role in the squad as well moving forward. You know, especially in subcontinent conditions where they might be playing the next tournament. It'll be interesting to see how well he can contain. Just maybe getting a little. You know, especially in subcontinent conditions where they might be playing the next tournament. It'll be interesting to see how well he can contain. Just maybe getting a little bit tighter with his line, but overall, lovely rhythmic action, very smooth at the crease. Really gets through the crease a lot. Great pace, revs on the ball. Good to see.
Bouchard. Lost to Bim, who defends. Now, just a quick point on Bim. He seemed to be going at close to a runner ball as he ticked into the late teens and up to 20, but now he's really started to dry up, and it'll be interesting to see his reaction to that. Whether he starts to let the pressure get the better of him, or whether he stays calm. This is a big shot. Over towards long on. It's bounced in front of the fielder. And it's been well fielded. Just building on my point there, Kaz.
Is that the pressure you were talking about? Just a release of pressure. Fantastic cricket shot, though. You know, full length, full pitch ball, hit out into the deep, and you can sort of see that about Bim. You're 100% right. Started off really well, run a ball, and just started to slow up a little bit, maybe putting a little bit of pressure on Kushal, but overall, it'll be interesting to see how long he holds out, whether he can actually accelerate as well. The last thing you want to do is start anchoring the innings too early. But yeah.
Well, the great anchor in this format continues to rotate the strike, and it's something that Bim hasn't quite been able to do over his last, 15 or so deliveries. Kushal taking a lot of strike though. So he whips this one to mid-wicket, but I think just in general, Kushal has stopped scoring quite so many boundaries. I think this change of pace from the Jersey bowlers opting to go for spin, slightly earlier on than perhaps a traditional 50-over game, but these two bowling very, very well in a partnership.
Yeah, they are, and that was the pressure I was talking about at the interval, is whether they can rotate and get some bowlers on there who can actually create a bit of pressure, have two different game plans against two different batters, and more importantly, get through the overs quite quickly, and that's exactly what these two are doing.
Down the leg side, good take there from Dunford. I've got a friend who works in cricket, and he gets quite riled up about the amount of appreciation a keeper gets for taking a ball down the leg side. A bit of the Roy Keane, it's your job. Punched off the back foot to cover. It was a good take though, Dunford, let's be real.
Quality.
That's the end of the over.
Quality take down leg side, and you're right, it is their job, but it's a lot harder than taking it on the off stump. But he's a good quality keeper, very busy, loves a dive and a roll, as you can see, but a good set of hands behind the sticks.
He loves a sprint out to square leg as well to go and field off the bowling and prevent a potential two. It's been class behind the stump so far. Dunford. It looks as if we might see a change in the bowling. Ward, after bowling quite a few good overs on the trot, it looks like we're going to see Greenwood. Nick Greenwood. Bowling from the far end. He's got ball in hand. I think this is a good call. I think as the batters begin to maybe get a little bit more comfortable at a certain end, I don't think it's a problem to rotate your spinners. Yes, Benjamin Moore was bowling very well from that end. It'd be good to hear your thoughts on. I imagine different bowlers are different, right? Some love to build up long spells, really get into their rhythm, and others don't mind being rotated. Is this the right call, would you say?
Yeah, it's the right call. Off spinner coming in. I would have probably given Benjamin maybe an over or two more. He was really getting into his straps. I thought his rhythm was good. He was looking to attack the crease. Maybe it's a change of ends. Maybe that's what they're probably looking to do.
Yeah, I think that's a good call. Greenwood starts slightly back of a length. They've gone for a quick single, been running to the danger end, but it's a good decision. Good piece of work from John T. Jenner. In the covers. I think you're right. I reckon Ben Ward will have a change of ends. It'd be good to have a little look at the bowling figures at some point soon to see who's got overs left in the bank. Greenwood is in. Good reverse sweep from Bim. Trickling out towards the backward point boundary. Glorious shot. It's brought the biggest cheer of the day from the fans at deep point. And the poor fielder out there, Harrison Carline, has been having to do a lot of boundary, or running over the boundary and picking the ball up. Not a terrible ball from...
हामी छोरी मान्छेलाई कति धेरै गाह्रो छ है छोरी मान्छे भएर बाँच्न कहाँ
अहिले खातामा 5 रन खर्चिएका छन् 4वटा बल त अझै पनि बाँकी छ 110 मा 1 विकेट टिम नेपालको 110 मा 1 विकेट टिम
with a brilliant sweep over backward square leg. This man looks to be the calmest man in the place, really. He's been picking up singles and twos just past fielders, and he's also clattered the ball away to the boundary with significant ease throughout his knock. 64 he moves on to. That one's shorter, doesn't get a hold of it. He mistimes a cut out towards deep cover. Nepal move on to 119 for 1.
I'll be interested to see how Ward adapts to this change of ends. So far, wind coming down across the ground, so he's bowling with the wind, if you like, going across him.
Good work from the keeper, prevents a single.
Busy, isn't it?
Just to say, Jersey is still well and truly in this game, and I think what's really showing how well Jersey are bowling at the minute is Bim's strike rate. He's a player who who loves to be active at the crease, loves to stay positive. And he's going just a tick over 50, which shows they're not giving a lot to the batters. The single's taken into the offside. And Kushal's oh no, here's overthrows. Bit of backing up. Hasn't worked. So Jenna's going to have to come in and pick it up. So an extra run added. And it was Zach Tribe, I think. He let the overthrow go past. He was a match winner in Jersey's last match. Full delivery, punch down the ground. Good diving stop though. That's Samaroa in there. And that's an end to Ward's over. Nepal 121 for 1. Oh yeah, so just building on my point, Patel, who's a player who can go at an astonishing rate. The fact that he's not going at 100 or over is also just adding to that, of how well Jersey have bowled. Yes, they haven't taken that wicket, but they haven't let the game get away from them.
Yeah, 100%, and it's interesting to see how or when that little break's going to come. They've bought some quality deliveries, and they've been good in the field overall, generally good in the field overall. And they're getting ringing the changes with the bowling changes, which is good. They're not letting anybody settle. So it'll be interesting to see how well they can just get into this next passage of play in terms of the next 4 or 5 overs, whether they can pick a wicket. And you never know. At this moment in time, obviously Nepal look comfortable. They've got a set batter in Kushal, who's on 65 or 73, and obviously it's eagerly supported by Bim, who's 30 or 51. It'll be interesting to see how well these two can kick on and how long for.
Richardson's back. Starts with good length delivery. This is an interesting play. Pace is back on. We've seen a lot of success and dot building for spin, although you've got to feel the Nepal batters stayed comfortable.
Yeah, they were, and 16 overs into 24. I think still Nepal was still in charge of that. Even though there was some pace off, dot balls built, they've handled that pressure really, really well.
Some good pace from Richardson there. And this again, we're entering now a new interesting part of the game where spin and slow bowlers started to get on top, and now we're going to see if pace can bring a breakthrough, because I think Jersey's just got to hold their nerve here, and the fact that they've gone for just 121 runs, they're going at 5 runs and over, still well and truly in this game, and 1 wicket could change things, bring out a new batter. So on drive up to mid-on, there's no run. The ball hits the stumps with a throw, good throw, but didn't really seem necessary. So I reckon we've got a little group of about 25 Nepal fans. That's a deep point. I didn't. Although it's close, maybe you can count them down the live stream. Clapping away.
Getting the party started, aren't they?
Yeah, they're doing very well. I think one of them's playing some tunes out of his speaker and clapping along. Good to see. And Richardson's come back into the bowling when he started very well.
Yeah, impressive 4 dot balls. Been good. Lengths have been good. Pace has been good. Rhythm looks really, really good. So yeah, overall good start to his second spell.
See the hard length consistently. And now we'll see how Patel deals with a few dots in a row. How he's dealt with any pressure so far this game is calmly, and then he's had a good